Ugh. I've got a volume dial on my headset too that I intentionally have and then I also have like attached to that cord there's like volume up and down buttons for it. It's like I don't remember what it is. It's a Razer thing, but like it's got like I think it's got like audio drives and it's got like a plug that goes like a USB cord that goes into the computer and then like the volume, and it has like bass and other settings on it and stuff that I plug the 3.5mm jack into. And I intentionally have that turned up like really loud, and then I have the rocker turned down. So like when big hype-filled moments and stuff are going on, I can just blast the music into my ears and get hyped out of my gourd. I accidentally somehow the knob got turned all the way up, and it was loud. That was almost like jump scare that I did. Okay, here's one. Robe of... Ooh. Wait, no. Isn't that what she's already using? No, it's not. I think that might be what we replace. Yeah, that's what we replaced. Now, I will say... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter since we already had one, right? I was gonna say, I will say that will be nice if we get Matilda anytime soon. But no, it won't, right? Because we already had one. We didn't need another one. We already replaced one of them, so yeah, and like, yeah, I guess it is better. Garish Garb is really good, actually. She can't use Garish Garb, can she? No, I don't think, no. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when we get here. We could always get more money again. But it's only 6 less defense. This is really good quality of life, though. Robe of Serenity, I do kind of miss that. I can't remember, do we have another Ring of Recovery waiting? I don't think we do, but maybe. Oh, we do have a recovery ring. Okay. Yeah, then we... I mean, we might end up doubling up, or maybe we just go a little bit weaker and we get more money too. Or we could turn her into a rabbit, I suppose. We haven't seen what that looks like. I'm getting a little tired with all the chests we're finding that we can't go back to. I mean, we're up to like we're closer to like 30 screenshots than we're not at this point. Like way closer of places we gotta go back to just for the blue chests too, not even the black ones. Which is pretty nutty, honestly. How much do we have on 1 second here, hold on, I gotta type something real quick. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt there. Although, I'm gonna go ahead and try the food and see if it's cooled down enough, real quick.
Yep.
Grab you. A dream? Ooh, that sounds really cool, doesn't it? Oh man, it sucks. It really sucks. I mean, we could try it on him for like single target, right? But the assassin dagger is better anyways. But the assassin dagger also probably wouldn't work against bosses, right? And the dream blade might. I mean, I could put it in his inventory, I guess, right? For against bosses, technically. It's really interesting that you can, like, honestly, I think gameplay-wise, I think Doc is probably my favorite character, right? Because so far, he's got the most versatility, right? Like, you can either turn him into a support caster like I've chosen to do, or you could turn him into a second fighter like us, like our character. And so, like, out of the 3 characters we have so far, he's the most flexible, right? So, like, because of that, I feel like he's actually probably the best character, right? Like, he probably won't do as much damage as we do, and he won't do as much damage as Perinel or probably his sister will with magic, but he's really fast too, which is really interesting when it comes to healing in these games, because it doesn't seem like speed is absolute, but it seems like it's at least a little bit more accurate. Like, I don't see my character go before Caradoc that much in combat, like if at all, right? But occasionally we'll see like Gawain go before Perinel or Perinel go before Gawain, but very, very rarely do we see either of them go before Doc, which makes perfect sense, right? Like, we've got 62, we've got 87, and then, or 91, and then we got 136, right? So he's like way faster than her, and it shows because she like hardly ever goes faster than him. It's, you know what it really feels like? It feels like in some games, like, the speed or agility attribute is like, it's got like a bigger range of possibilities, right? Like, in this one, it feels like it might be, let's see, 91 and 62. So it feels like it might be like plus or minus. I guess for them, if everybody has the same like wiggle room, it would have to be like plus or minus 20 or something for us to see like me go before Perinel like as regularly as it does. And now regularly doesn't necessarily mean frequently, right? Regularly just means that it is something that happens like at a decent rate, I think, right? Like, the regularity is probably, I mean, I don't know, like 30% of the time I go before Perinel maybe or something. And so it would have to be more than like plus or minus 15, right? Because that would mean that very occasionally I would be like 1 speed faster than her right now, maybe, right? Like, because if we go up 15 for me, 77, and down 15 for her, 76, that's like one point. So like that would feel like what we see. I think how often we see it doesn't match up with it being that tight of the range that it would be occurring because of. So it would have to be like plus or minus 20 or 30 or something like that. But like that's still better, right? Like the plus and minus, and then like, sorry, I should have said, in addition to it being like plus or minus like 15, that would be like a range. So like for her, she could take a turn, and her agility, her like absolute agility value would be anywhere from 76 to 106, right? Plus 15, minus 15, so it would be a range, and it could be anywhere in there. And so like if it was only the 15 there, and our plus or minus 15 would be 47 and 77, like the odds of 76 and 77 overlapping, that's a lot of like RNG, right? Like in terms of dice rolling. Just like figure that it's like a 1. If it was plus or minus 15, it would be a 1d30, and it would be the combination of someone rolling a 1 and the other person rolling a 30, and so like the math on that is just like really bad. So I think their variance would have to be bigger. But the thing is, when it comes to like Octopath 1 and 2, it honestly feels like their plus or minus number is just like massive, if not infinite. And so it means that in any given turn, any of the characters could go first or last, and there's no sense of reliability whatsoever. At least in these games, there's some sense of reliability. I guess that was that was the long ADHD point I was trying to make there, that I don't like it when it's not absolute, but like at least if you're gonna not be absolute, be more like Dragon Quest, I guess was the point. Be more like Dragon Quest than Octopath is the point I guess I was long-windedly making. I really hope I was wrong about the demo, or they changed it from the demo with 0, because it really did feel like it was just like a suggestion. It wasn't an absolute thing. And I like it 1 and 2, and like that just really sucks. The more I think about it, and then the more we play COTC recently, it's just got me thinking. I mean, I thought of some other games where it's actually absolute, I think, right? Like, actually, you know what? Now that I mentioned it, I can't remember whether speed was absolute in Evil East Chronicles. I think it was, but I could be wrong. I know, or at least I think in Triangle Strategy it was absolute. And I 110% know in Unicorn Overlord it was absolute. And I think that's also part of why. And you know what else? I think speed was absolute in Expedition 33. And that's partially why I think Unicorn Overlord, Expedition 33, and Octopath COTC are the 3 games whose combat I've just liked the most in recent times. Like, I just think they're the most polished. They're also the deepest, and so there's like multiple reasons why I think those 3 games have the best combat I've played recently. But yeah, I really do, because speed tuning is something that really that I feel like is a very fun mechanic, especially when it's made like easy to do, right? Like in COTC now, we can go into our characters' skill trees, and we can and those have loads and loads of stat boosts and stat gains and stuff that like are just permanent stat ups. And so like they're like seeds or something in here. Me too. And you can just toggle those nodes on and off now with 2 button presses. And so it makes speed tuning like insanely easy and really fast. And then like the fact that that's part of combat and that's an important part of combat, and the quality of life surrounding it is that good. It makes it fun. And like I felt that way in Unicorn Overlord and Expedition 33 as well. Like it was just really easy to speed tune. I mean, remember all the speed tuning I was doing in Expedition 33 with the Pictos, like moving them around so that I had the right, like I had the most expensive ones equipped, so we didn't have to use the points on the passive ones that we could equip additionally. But oh no, where was I going with that? But like we were also able to like really easily tune everybody's speed with that too. How the heck I totally missed this chest on the map. Wow. I need to pay more attention today and just in general with this game, because okay, that's actually hype. That's really hype. We love a good reheal, right? Now I wonder, here's a question. Our equipment that has built-in reheal, will that stack with the spell reheal? Because that could be gnarly. Wow. Okay, let me check, let me check the characters and see who all learns reheal here. Okay, see, like this. Look. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, so Matilda actually learns reheal at 30, and so we need to use it on these two. And unfortunately, this guide that I'm using doesn't tell the locations of the scrolls. All it says is like what they do. I'm using a separate site to find the locations. I mean, I feel like it's probably Doc, right? Because we're having him be the primary healer. And when we don't need any healing or buffing or debuffing or anything, like Piranel's doing buffing and debuffing, right? And so maybe then what ends up happening is Matilda will end up just being a black mage, and she'll just end up nuking, and that's all she does, because we've already got it, primary healer and a secondary healer, and we have two buffers and debuffers. One does defensive buffs and the other does offensive buffs and debuffs. I mean, I think there's more likelihood that Matilda will be like Doc, like her brother, in terms of like what buffs and what kinds of non-offensive magic she can learn. And so there might be some overlap too there. Like I think we got a Kabuff scroll, right, earlier in this tower, and so we can give that to Matilda, and then they can both just cast it once on turn one, and then it's fully stacked. So that's really cool. I don't know. Maybe I should stop giving Piranel's healing spells or something. Maybe Matilda will have healing spells too. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see when we finally get her. I don't know whether we're gonna get her today or not. My guess is, with how short of time we have today, probably not. But I don't know. We'll see. I think with that in mind, I think I'm just gonna give it to Doc, because he's the healer, right? I really like the fastest character being the healer. So iconic. Yeah, check it again. You never know. Oh, Gawain. That's funny. Yeah. I really appreciate they put like macros in. Well, not quite macros, but they put like a little bit of auto play in here too. Because I think overall, probably one of people's biggest complaints about the genre is probably random battles, right? And so having like the ability to use auto battle for random battles is really nice. I mean, unless you're as brilliant as like Star Ocean 2 Remake's team, and you just make it so that like once you're high enough level, and lower level enemies, if you return to a place, are just like non-existent, and they're just like irrelevant. You just tap them and they're done. And so like the quality of life is that extreme in the good department. But it's hard to do that when your enemies are not visible, right?
Come, give up the sigil's whereabouts. Resign thyself to the inevitable.
I'm so glad this is voiced. I can't even tell you.
How strange. Different time, different place, and you look completely different. But I still know exactly who you are.
The heck does she mean by that? Oh, you know what? I get it. She's not talking to him, she's talking to us, I think. Because of our blood, right?
What gibberish is this?
Oh, you sweet summer child. But alas, I wasn't talking to you.
But you're far from ready. No, you lack the strength and the wisdom. And heaven knows what else. But there's still time. You'll get there. I hope.
What?
We will. Our journey has only just begun.
Yeah, she was talking to us. She could see us behind him.
Huh? Humans? But how? Surely you did not bring down the barrier we put in place.
Oh, we did. We ate it and it tasted good. It tasted like avocado toast.
I think you're probably a little too low down the food chain to understand.
Yo! Overseer's trash talk has evolved over the years. Let's go, Overseer. Let's go, Chief. Oh, that was amazing.
Know enough that defeating you should be a nice, easy way for my young friends here to prove that they are who they say they are. I hope they won't disappoint me.
Oh, she's cool. The Overseer is really, really good, peeps now.
We would teach this fiend a lesson whether you asked it or not. Though if the request is to be made, I might hope that it were made a little more politely.
What? Go knock some sense into him. She's gonna... No? Oh, come on.
All you want. I'm not too fond of humans.
Yeah, she hasn't lost her touch completely.
Oh. Truly?
She's like, oh no, what a...
What manner of fools are these that chatter back and forth as if I were not even here? As if my defeat were a foregone conclusion.
Well, we do have Erdrick's blood coursing through our veins, after all.
Your victory is far from assured, worms.
Excuse me. I may have put a little too much pepper in.
No, this is how your future will unfold.
Uh-oh, what? Break it down for me, big guy.
You will fall before me, and when I have finished with you, I shall see to it that not a single fairy remains alive.
We thought you were gonna have some creativity and not be like predictably boring here. Oh, that was a good animation. He has a whip, which means he's gonna physically attack our whole group at a time. His name. 100% bet that's about what's gonna happen. He's a demon, okay. Demon demeanor, or this, cattle prod. Probably demon demeanor would be my guess. Alright, we got the sword equipped. Obviously, Kaboff. I don't know. You know, I don't think so. I think we set up like this. Oh. Are you serious? Is that all you have, dude? That's not good.
We fight together.
That was a basic attack. I hit him for 340 with a bait. What? That's wild. All right, he like doing it so much he's gonna do it again. There it is. 334, dude. Get out. All right, it's time to be serious now. Oh boy, he's not even double sapped yet either.
How does it feel?
Here we go. Get him. 518. I think that's the hardest we've done in any of the 3 games. What the heck? That was not even a crit either. That's wild. That's so wild. I'm playing it safe here. We're just gonna full heal me. I feel like I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 all over again. We're just boosting up one damage dealer and they're just going to town. You know what? It's okay don't mess with what works, right?
Take heart.
This dude is cooked, man. He's so utterly... His debuff's not even wearing. Okay, so this is a flexibility in having 2 healers, right?
Come on!
He can re-up the buff and I can heal with her. Oh no, whatever will we do? Oh shoot, I also lost oomph. Alright, we'll see, we can change this up too. Now he can be the one healing and she can be the one buffing. Look at how fun that is. It's nice having a whole party, isn't it? Not even a whole party though, that's the other thing. Uh-oh. Oh no. Now he's gonna start hitting really, really hard. I think we've got to full send it here. I think we've just gotta try to finish the fight off. Here we go. Oh, I cast the wrong spell. There we go. Easy work. Easy work. Easy work. Get out of my face, dude. Your name's not even worth remembering, honestly. Like we said before, foregone conclusion.